Hello guys, welcome back here again, and I've been doing a lot of research and looking into some games, and this is just going to be a podcast, basically, about me and my ideas about the best game I think would actually forfeit anything. So, we all know, games are getting bigger, games are getting better, games are just becoming the best. But we have the issue of we just are not getting what we want. I think lots of people would agree that a zombie type scenario like uh, H1Z1 was an okay game, but the map was small. Like here's how I think about it. I think a game should have a quest, but also have like enemies. It's like Skyrim, but more Fallouty, where the guns and everything else. I think it would be a beneficial thing to make it a treadmill effect. So, like, let's say you go 100 feet in one direction, you as a person get to create that 100 feet. The server that you're on or your system will actually generate that land right in front of you, and then once you go back to it, it's the same. Like, let's just say you walk a mile in one direction. It randomly generates houses, characters, whatever, zombies, or whatever you want. Like, I think that most people would agree an open world platform game that has an almost like maybe not endless, but almost endless map would be the best fit for a game. Minecraft, have the introduction of Minecraft as the treadmill effect, but have Fallout as the guns, but have Skyrim as the quests, but have it like regenerate quests. Like, let's say you have, let's say you find a city. It's not You're not gonna find a huge city, but you'll find a city with vehicles and all this other stuff, gas, whatever. It kind of taken part. It's like Unturned, but different. Um, a lot of these ideas I'm pitching out are really weird. I know not a lot of people have ever, thought about it. It, like, kind of also think about it as, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky with quests but zombies. Quests and zombies but on but on a planet. I think, I think it would not be endless, but I think it would be like a rotating Earth. Like you would walk, let's say the Earth. That's what it would be like. You would literally spawn at you'll literally spawn in one place. Everyone will spawn in a place, but not the same one. After a while, and you want to create a faction with someone, you want your friend to be with you. All you do is you die, and you create a faction with your friend, and then you spawn with him. But then, like this, like it's really weird. I would really like to incorporate a lot of the things in a lot of games and just shove it into one. Like without I want it to be like the Skyrim look, kinda ish, like with not medieval, but just like Unturned. Let's say like let's kind of have it like a little bit better than Unturned, but not as maybe as graphical as H1Z1. As you look around the games, Minecraft's treadmill effect basically on the PC. You walk and you walk and you walk and you walk. The servers generate the whole thing for you, and you look at you have a mod on there and you look at your map. You've gone miles. But then if you look at, I don't know, let's just say Unturned. The map's not endless. You Here's the thing. I think people would find it beneficial to have a game that never ends, basically. That is always going to be unique. Like, what would happen would be we would have game modes for every server. Like, I think that'd be a really good. That'd be groundbreaking. Like, it's No Man's Sky, but multiplayer, but it's on a planet. Yes, if someone wanted to incorporate multiple planets, like take take the textures from Earth and make them different colors and then take the textures from the NPCs and turn them into different ones and call that a planet, and you have to build a rocket ship to get there. I'm all for it, but it's like I think it'd be groundbreaking just to have a game that's universal, that will fit most platforms, that will fit most people's ability. Because I know not everyone likes zombies. That's why it'd be like a survival. Like you'll have animals, you have creatures. It'd be like it'd be like Rust. It, it, it'd be like lots of games just combined with their special abilities into one game. You know, if somehow we could if a developer would actually see this and think about this game, I actually may make a post, guys, down below that'll be pinned. If you guys think this would be a wonderful idea, please go click that thumbs up. If I get like let's say 1,000 thumbs up on it, I'll go and make a banner, like whatever it's called, and I will have people sign up and sign up for it. And if I get enough signatures or names who would actually support the thing, I may actually give it to some company that may be up for it. I am not going to go for the big ones, but I may even try some high school students to actually start working on it, because here's the thing. Everyone wants a very well developed game, but you just can't have that. You know, I think a lot of the people were upset that No Man's Sky was being delayed so long, because I'm pretty sure it was like we were working on it since like 1990 something. So it's one of those things where if you look at the game of No Man's Sky, they really put a lot of effort in it. Just if they let it go for another year of development, it would have been the best game. But no, people were dissatisfied. You had a few few big haters that hated the idea. I have to wait. I have to wait another bloody year for a game that I'm supporting. Yes. And if I get enough likes on my idea, and you guys can tell me in the comments if this is a good idea for games. Tell me in the comments what you guys actually want to know and want to, realistically see in a game. Like, I think of Minecraft with the treadmill effect game, but also it's going to have other things involved than just a treadmill effect where you walk one distance, it creates it, and once you pass it, it saves it onto the server, but it's no longer there for you to see. Like it would, when you go on Minecraft and you have your render settings all the way high and you can still see blocks for miles that just disappear after you walk or appear in your face. That's what it's going to be like. The server, it would be really different. It would have to generate the map by chunks, and I think at that point, like it would have specific chunks that we would already make for it. Like let's just say a mountain range. Like you walk, you'll find a mountain range. You walk, you'll find a desert. Like the chunk would be like some sort of landmass, and it would have like a code that could only fit like a puzzle piece in only certain areas. Like a desert, you'd have a little grass on the side or a little water on the end. It can only fit in one area, and it would be like a very universal thing where like you could turn off zombies. You could add new creatures to your mod, your server, and people would join you. Like how you have plugins for Minecraft servers or whatever. You look at those plugins, you're like, well, I don't have to download them. You kind of are downloading them. It's in a different format. Just as like Ark Survival Evolved, you'll download a mod, it downloads it for you, just like Gmod, it downloads it for you. Like that's how I would perceive the game to go, where you would automatically get the game and then it would download it for you, and then you would just play it as a normal human being. Yeah, maybe it'll take a while because I mean you I think you would probably download probably a lot of memory for the server, but I mean it would be fast. It wouldn't be like 5 years later you would actually be able to play the game. It'd be like 5-10 minutes tops. You would download your portion of the map. You want a friend to come live with you. He has to get the rendering off of his side where he's at, and he has to render your area. That's all it would be. It'd basically be you render that area, you die, you spawn right back there. You can also have a choice of spawning different places. You can spawn random or back to your last spawn point, because I've seen too many games just crash or just didn't have that good of a quality, and everyone was so mad because they would lose everything. Minecraft, you at least have a spawn point in Minecraft servers, mainly beds or whatever. I think it'd be like Rust with the bed systems. It'd be Rust. Just take it all into consideration. It would be mainly Rust, but infinite maps, and it would have quests. It would have random quests from players and characters, and you could kill the people. You could keep them. You can have them. Like, it would be like a quest. Like, this person wants water. You already have water. You give it to them, and then like the likeness factor goes up. It's like you have karma in the game, where like, let's say you and an individual see, like, you and your teammate are working together, and you're classified as a faction, classified as co-op. That's what the server would classify you as a team member. So like, you and him would both get the benefits, and if your friend kills one of the NPCs that likes him, then the other NPCs around him will find out and will kill you, like Fallout. You know, I think it'd be like Fallout, but with a different type of quests. It would be more like a Skyrim quest, like, go get me this block of cheese, or go get me this water or something. Like, it would piece together its own format. Like, if the people live in a nice house, like, we would have like 100 different houses, and we'd have like two, 3 different cities that would spawn, and then every city would just randomly generate characters. You randomly have store clerks. You randomly have those people. You randomly find cars. Like, it would be a big, big undertaking. But I think if someone gave the initiative to actually do this, I think it'd be one of the best games, because it seems plausible, but a company has to take that for what it is. Has to understand that this is going to take a while. Like, a game like this would take a very, very long time. It's not a shoot blank done. It's not Minecraft. You're not going to just make a Minecraft mod in one day. It just can't happen. You're not going to make a texture pack in one day. It just literally can't happen. Think about Fallout. It takes them years to do the Fallout series games because they have to render everything. Here, the game I'm suggesting is it's blocks. It's real life, but blocks. You have chunks, and like, the chunks would, like, you would walk, and the chunks would just be there. Like, it would do the surface. You can dig, you can mine, you can do whatever you want, and like, you would walk, and the chunks would just, like, you would have the normal land as the chunk, and the server would randomly generate hotspots and whatever you think, iron, coal, whatever, and it'd be like a survival aspect where you have to do this, but also you have zombies and you have other factions that can kick your ass. It's not one of those things where it's a PvE. It's not going to be just a PvE. The reason why I want a game to be so diverse and big is so then you can have a PvE. So, like, let's say you're so far out of anywhere, you're literally out in the middle of the ocean on a boat. You don't have to worry about someone coming up to you and just taking all your stuff. Like, let's say you find an island. No one's gonna go to that island and take all your belongings and raid you. That's why I want the map to be endless, so then it's harder for people to fight over things, but you can also still communicate and have, faction wars if you wanted to. That's the reason why it would be like there's so many games I want it to look like, but it wouldn't. It would just be described as Daisy. It'd be like a Daisy, but with infinite maps plus quests plus guns and everything else plus mining plus the Minecraft treadmill system. Like, it would be a huge undertaking. Like, the chunk would be just enough to, like, create a mountain range, but the chunk would be a mile, and you run like 3 miles per hour. So, like, you would generate that huge chunk around you and beside you, and let's just say it just generates a mountain around you. That's the server. It happens. I think it'd be a big undertaking, but I think if we had the initiative and we had everyone trying to do it, I think we could get it. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to my rant ideas. If you like them, just please comment down what you feel about them. If you decide that it's retarded and it's stupid, I should go kill myself, you can also put that down there. I'll probably report that. And have a wonderful day.